We are
Good
live.
morning, everyone.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. And there we are right there. Okay. I see it over on the YouTube
Yeah.
side of things now.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
we rolling.
We rolling. So live, everybody. This is See Me Traveling, and we have the Moonlight Adventures, Josh and Chasidy. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for a wonderful trip. We enjoyed so much being with you. I'll say that right off the bat. As we said, this is something we'll have to do again.
Spur of the
Yeah,
moment.
we had a great time. It was
Yeah,
so
we
much
did.
fun.
We had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was kind of spur of the moment. It was like we planned it what in less than 3 weeks, about 3 weeks.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
go on a cruise.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you're talking on a phone just now. Hey,
that's
real
what we
quick, and I'll go ahead and say it. At the following of this, it's going to lead you to the Moonlight Adventures. They're going to be talking about the Celebration Key, and we'll get him to do a little bit of preview of what's going on there here in a little bit before we end. But it's going to lead you into it. But it comes on at 1:00 today, Eastern time.
So make sure you check
So
that out.
if John Gaylor, I know he's in here, and Lord, I don't know what he's like a right hand.
Thank you, John.
If you would post, and then I'll pin it to the top right here. That the
What are you doing to the top, Curt?
He's pinning it.
Oh, I heard penis.
Penis? Penis? Yeah.
The penis mightier.
This is mightier than the well. I have a lot of hashtags we can say.
Yeah.
We were going over some hashtags.
A lot of hidden things.
Yeah, there's a lot of meaning in our hashtags, and there's one big one.
Well, one of the reasons we wanted to do this is because we had so much fun, and we don't ever get to really get together and talk about our trips afterwards. Usually it's us talking about something or y'all talking about something, but to get together and kind of tell about all the experiences that we had, because we had a good trip. We really did. I mean, from the very beginning to the very end, we enjoyed ourselves. So
Yeah.
Let's say
it was so much fun.
So y'all invited us out. You said, "Hey, let's fly down together," and we were like, "Okay, we'll fly down." So we drove out to your area there, and we flew out of Norfolk. I'm sorry, and we got out. We came out on Tuesday. Flew out on
Wednesday.
No, we came out on Monday and flew out on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I don't remember days. Like from the 18th to the 5th, I didn't know days.
Yeah.
Just dates.
New Year's Eve, y'all came down.
Yeah. And let's see, we flew out of Norfolk, went to Philly. From Philly, we got into Tampa. We got in Tampa pretty decently too for the day.
Yeah.
Went straight to the hotel, and then we decided to go grab a bite to eat, didn't we?
Let's talk about the hotel for a minute, because it was cold in Tampa, and the hotel was colder.
Let's pump the brakes and talk about the hotel for a minute.
Let's talk about that hotel for a minute, because we got there. The hotel, I loved my room. It had we had a balcony kind of room, which you could. It's not like a balcony you could go out and sit on, and I wouldn't recommend leaning on it.
Oh my gosh, y'all didn't go out to the balcony in there, but I leaned on the rail. The rail moved. The rail moved out.
Don't lean on the balcony. But
yes, it moved that much.
If you would have fell, we would have got free stays forever. So
I know, how dare us not push him off the balcony.
But Curt would have figured out a way to get on that cruise ship, even with a broken heel.
Kurt would be laying down there, broken bones. It's CME.
We did do a lot of insurance sales this
and M&E.
And what did he say?
NME.
C and M and E.
Yeah.
Did do that.
And then that we were going to eat in the hotel, but it was so cold in the lobby area. They still had the air conditioning on, and it was when
we got down there, it was, what was it, 50 something when we got down there? We were expecting
40s that night and got 30 something.
They brought out heaters in the lobby
the next morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we ended up going out and eating, and where we ate was really good food. I really enjoyed their appetizer.
I'm
food.
going to say Josh kind of picked this place.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. And I don't remember the name
There's
of it.
a place called Riveters.
Riveters.
So it was kind of themed around Rosie the Riveter. And you know what? For where it was at, what it was beside, what it was about,
Great.
it was a great restaurant. I mean, A+.
A lot of families were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
We did the happy hour. So
I'm not going to break that seal. Y'all have to tell what was around.
No, we're not. We did. It was 3 to 7. So
the happy hour.
Yeah. So basically what we ended up doing is getting a lot of happy hour stuff, the stuff off the happy hour, and it was all great. The
And I think
good.
How much was pictures of margaritas?
I don't remember, Chasidy.
Maybe like 20. I don't remember either.
That wasn't much. I know you. How many did you girls get?
2, 1 each.
Like I explained,
you have to get a drink each. 1 picture for you.
Well, we all shared the first picture, didn't we?
Yeah, we shared both of them, I think.
Hey, the poutine was that was the.
Oh my gosh, it was delicious.
Yeah, I see Rob in the chat there. He would probably even approve of this poutine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, I've never had original up in there, so I see a lot of folks in here. TJ's Destinations, thanks for being in here, and thank you again, John Gaylor, for posting that. I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. We had a good meal. We finished out the night.
Next morning, we got on a cruise ship.
I'm not breaking that seal. What was around us? We didn't realize when we pulled in.
Okay, we don't have to talk about that.
Okay. We didn't know until we pulled in where we're at, but
no. It was okay. The food was delicious, and that's what we came for. And it was
fantastic.
At one point.
It really was. We were able to watch some football and get some pictures made with a Maldeus. And,
that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So we got up for right off the bat.
Curt was proud of himself.
I'll get ready to say, I did not rush us in any way, shape, or form, did I?
No.
Well, no. The only time we ran was from the buffet, getting off the ship. From the buffet all the way off the ship. We got down there in about 34 seconds.
When we left.
Yeah, leave it.
Curt is one of the fastest walkers I've ever seen in my life.
Yes, he is.
He can get after it, buddy.
I was like, I don't understand. We sat there this whole time, and now he is.
So I held it in to the end right there. Okay, so I did good.
You did good.
No, Curt took his time on the cruise the whole time, but buddy, when it was time to move out and travel, when you got to get somewhere, he's going to get there, buddy.
Yep, he's going to get us there on time. And we say now one thing I did learn from this with the Ubers that I did is not to pre-book the Uber. Just order it once I get out there off of the ship, because I think it would have got there faster. We waited 30 minutes because I had put it in there for 10 o'clock. And so I think
off the ship.
I think we would have got one earlier than that if I just waited till we were ready to get off and go ahead and put
first time for us really ever using.
That's the first time we Ubered.
Yeah.
And our Ubers were very nice Ubers.
Oh, yeah. One thing you got to be careful about, though, that we've noticed, that if you don't schedule it ahead of time at the cruise port, it's all based on how busy and demand.
Oh, and so I did.
The price you got was probably $20 cheaper than what we would normally pay if we just walked out and booked it. So that's the benefit of doing that. But there is the drawback of when you set that time, if you get off a little early, or if you're late,
But it's a chance to take, because we have done that before.
Mm-hmm.
Came off the ship and it was going to be $130.
Really?
Because the demand was so high. I was like, no, we got on the shuttle.
Yeah.
I never thought of it like that, though.
Then I did good. I just hated that we had to sit there so long and wait, but it wasn't as terrible.
I sold plenty of insurance.
Curt sold insurance the entire time.
I sell insurance for y'all. I sell insurance for you.
He does.
We didn't have to worry about anything. Curt sold it for everybody. So
I was even able to capture some footage of the cruise creator in the wild, stalking his prey, looking for frames.
There's a short in that, ain't there?
Yeah, there's a short of that.
Yeah, I gotta make a short of it. Well, we got the one of you dancing.
So there's
There's
one.
two.
That one right there, I'm waiting in. What is that? The line for?
We're waiting in the priority line. Yeah, for customer service.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Oh, we had to switch our rooms.
Yeah.
This was a cruise deal where we paid very little to get on the cruise, and we got 2 rooms so that it would be cheap for both of us.
I had a deal. Marsha had a deal, and we booked them in.
And I thought that was super easy. Did y'all agree that doing that?
Yeah.
Was super
easy. Easier than I thought it was going to be. That's the second.
Yeah, they acted like it. They knew exactly what to do, and it was quick too.
And the little lady that was helping us there, the casino host, she explained it, best way I'd ever heard it explained. She kind of broke it down simply, and you know what, if you already know this, you already know this, but for us, we're new to casino deals and playing a casino. But basically, if you get a casino deal, that casino deal will apply to your companion. And the way we did this was I was Curt's companion and Marsha was Chastity's companion. And
no, the other way around.
It was the other way around.
I was Marsha's.
Yeah. And then, but we just went to guest services and made sure that the accounts were settled and correct, made sure they understood that Chastity and Marsha weren't in the same room together. Me and Curt weren't. And then from there, it was just
swapped our
easy.
cards over.
Yeah.
Like nothing. Yeah. Quick.
So.
And we had gotten a phone call, email or something. Curt got something and we upgraded our room. We tried to upgrade both rooms, but they only had one available. And it was the handicap accessible suite. And so we got priority boarding. And so we used that for both of us. So we all got on priority boarding. And I gave a sticker to Josh because technically he was in Curt's room. So he got a sticker on his card and Curt got a sticker on his card. And we, Chasidy and I kind of went for the ride.
Too sweet.
Yeah. And it actually worked pretty good, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really did. And that was nice. It was a nice room. The bathroom situation, the bathroom door is the only thing I was still confused about. If you touch this one button, it would open
both doors.
Both doors.
We were naked multiple times when the door opened wide.
I was half asleep one night, and I'm going out of the bathroom, and I reached behind me and I hit the wrong thing, and I'm like, oh my gosh! I opened the door up, and you can't do nothing about it.
Sometimes,
and y'all were on a end, so anybody walking down the whole
hall
was
straight in there. Yep.
It was like this ship. So I was very surprised by the Carnival Paradise. Not that I didn't think we were not going to like it or anything like that, but I was thinking Carnival Glory, and the ship is old, but it's well maintained and, nothing's falling apart on it. But like y'all's room with the sliding door and then that front door bathroom, it's like they're trying to make these upgrades to an older ship, and it's just not. It's just not fitting,
Yeah, our room, it was supposed to be for handicap accessible, and it had plenty of room in it. I love the space. I love the storage area. They had plenty of storage. But if I was a person that only had to use a wheelchair and I could not actually get up out of a wheelchair and I was bound to one, I would have been stuck out on the balcony because when the automatic doors opened,
there's a little ramp.
There's a little piece that lets up, and once everything's supposed to finish happening, it'll go back down, but it didn't.
They were working. Now we can say this in their defense. They were working on that door when we dropped off our stuff.
They didn't fix it,
and they did the best they could. Sometimes it worked. Sometimes it worked fine, and we never had to call them.
No, we didn't.
But
call them.
I always end up getting it shut after that. I figured a little.
What's also interesting is it didn't have a door handle, so we're like, wonder when they're going to put the door handle on. They didn't.
It took a whole day before I realized there's. It
was automatic.
Yeah, they're trying to make it a button operated. It's like, we've had a couple of rooms like this, and it's like they're trying to modernize a ship that it's hard to modernize. I
agree with that.
But
if anybody knows, because we tried to figure it out, why would anybody need to get out of the bathroom and the door at the same time?
That one I still don't.
yeah,
It opened when you push that button. It opened the bathroom door and the main door.
And they both automatically swing because they're both automatic.
Shut the door. It's just wide open.
So, unless they're in there getting ready, it's like, all right, I'm ready for the buffet. Let's go. But no, it's on the outside of the bathroom.
Yeah, it's just,
and it could be beneficial on your way back from the buffet.
Yeah.
I mean, just let me get in there, buddy. Let's go. You know.
Well,
but the other thing too is that I can't remember y'all's room number, but if anybody ever gets it and you're in a wheelchair or a rascal or hover around, whatever it is, you know, the door when it comes back on you, I mean, it'll knock you over now.
It will.
And it was you.
There's no sensor. Like, oh, somebody's in the way. Don't close. No.
No. It'll push you right on out of the way.
A couple of times I got hit.
Hercules.
I'm glad that, and you had mentioned on there, you were really happy with, this is our second time selling on Paradise. And you seem to be pretty good on there. You thought
I'd sell on it again. We loved it. It has aged very well. Yeah. So, it's like the Rhapsody. So, prior to this cruise, we were on the Rhapsody of the Seas, which is an older Royal Caribbean ship.
Yeah.
And it was kind of the same way, any of the age that it had, the way they maintained it. And some of the age stuff, like if you went into the Rex, the Rex nightclub, very 90s. Very nice.
It was.
But the nostalgia is great.
The jungle.
Cheetahs and zebras. But that nostalgia is great.
I thought it was great. Yeah.
And you see some things in there that are old, but it's almost like a patina. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't bother you because it's not.
No, because all that stuff's coming back. What the trick is to keep it for 20 years and it will come back. All the cheetah stuff is coming back. Now that's popular. Right. It looks brand new.
It looked like the Jungle Room down in Memphis. Elvis would have loved that place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like between the two ships. The Elation is like a sister ship to it. Looks just laid out the same almost. And we just got off that one. I still like Paradise better, but I was a little sick on the Elation. But anyway,
I was a little sick on Paradise, Curt.
We talked about that. You are a real trooper because I don't think I could have done what you did. New Year's Eve night, we get on the cruise ship. We're going to dress up. We're going to be fancy. We're going to have a great time and have a good party with all the rest of the people on the cruise ship.
Josh can tell. I mean, what he wants to tell out here.
Tell us about what happened to you on the first night.
He just really let him tell what happened.
He was fine up until we went back to start getting ready, and he's just like. I don't feel very good.
I ate something. I'm not blaming it on the ship. It could have been before I got on the ship. I don't know what it was. I went in. I said, you know what? I started a short. I said, I'm going to, YouTube cruise community. How many guys' burgers you think I can eat on this cruise? And I said, I'm going to try to tackle 10 of them. And that's famous last words of a fool because I had my pig patty and shortly after that short that I made of Curt dancing, we went and changed and got ready to go to the dining room, and I started feeling super bloated up in my upper abdomen, and then started, they said my color changed, and you could see it in my eyes, and me, like I did not touch a bit of food in the MDR. And was making multiple trips to the restroom to come out this way, and that went on all night long. And all night long,
you found them all. You found all the restrooms within, time.
And then the countdown, they're all right. This is our 2-minute countdown, and I was like,
hung around that long. That's what I was like, gosh,
I'm out.
He did until about 30 seconds before. He's like, I can't. And he's in the bathroom throwing up when they're like 10, 9, 8.
Yeah, and then after I got all the vomit out, it was for another close to 24 hours, it was the other way. And I walked off this cruise and lost weight. And I ate the least amount of food I've ever ate. I ate the most amount of soup I've ever ate on a cruise. But it was still awesome. I mean,
after day one of that, he was
kind of. I mean, I didn't drink like I normally drink.
No,
C day you still was pretty rough.
Yeah.
We had a C day the next day. You got around a little bit better. Well, still we was at NASA. We was at NASA, and then you really didn't. It was really the fourth day when you really.
Yeah.
The casino brought some life back.
How'd you like the casino? I know you didn't usually play a lot before.
Yeah, we like it now.
Yeah, we found our games. We found the games. We like Dynamite Pop. We like that. Oh, she's gonna blow. We like that.
Y'all got money, right? Y'all got money because we were on the cruise. Y'all got money to play in the casino.
Oh,
yeah.
And please do tell about. We all went and participated in some games together. Look at their shirts, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You had to get sweatshirts because it was cold.
Yeah, my dumb butt. I don't like carrying extra stuff, and I thought, well, you know what? I'm not going to bring my jacket. I had a jacket with me, and I said, I'm just going to leave this in the car. I'm going to tough it out and get into the airport. We get to Tampa and it's 50 degrees, and so anyway, long story short, I said, you know what? I'm going to have to get a hoodie. And then they had this, it was 2 for $35 or something.
No, it was 2 for $60.
2 for $60. That's right. 2 for $60.
Real good.
And really nice fleece lined, you know.
Well, Josh, we went underneath the Florida Keys and it was freezing that night. That was the second night. And, there was nobody out in them pools hardly.
It just goes to show.
We got in the hot tub one time.
Yeah.
And it was just too cold.
Yeah, we woke up the second day, put on our bathing suits, and Curt came to our room. He's like, the pools are frozen. Nobody's in there. Like, well, we might need to change then.
Yeah.
As soon as you told him that, I looked up at the screen and there's people getting in the pools.
She said, "There's people getting in that pool."
It was still cold though.
Yeah, I could. Yeah. It was chilly. It was a chilly day out there.
Yeah, judging by the way we're jumping around a little bit, but as cold as that Calypso Lagoon was at Celebration Key, I bet because they're pulling that water in, from the ocean. I guarantee those pools were freezing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about the Celebration Key because it was our first time. And it was y'all's first time being at Celebration Key. What did you think about it?
For me, it was.
He's got a video.
Beautiful. We saw some hidden things there, which was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very Disney like, and they pulled in a lot of different features from other private islands, which is really cool. I don't know. There are things about it where I feel like you're getting nickeled and dimed that I didn't necessarily like. But
the layout and everything, we loved it.
Yeah.
I didn't like, one voucher, which we didn't even use it, to go through the line for food.
That's right. That's right. We didn't we?
Give me a buffet now. Come on.
Yeah.
We did try to do the thing that you're supposed to do and hang out by the pool. And I think one pinky toe went in the pool, and Josh put more than a pinky toe. He put
he waded across.
Yeah.
I was George Washington going across the Potomac. It was cold.
I saw a lot of people doing it, and then I saw the way they were walking. I knew right then and there. A lot of them
were talking in very high tones.
Yeah, I knew how cold it was.
Time to go to.
Well, the reason they're walking is
I pooped my own manhood.
Yeah.
Swing. The bar has all
the bar
the
with the swings you had to walk across. So we ended up deciding to go ahead and get the Pearl Cove, go into the Pearl Cove because and thank you to Will, because he's the one that told us that it was heated pool.
Will G.
And Will G told us that. And so we went there so we could get in the pool because it was supposedly warmer than what we were getting in. And
it was not.
We ended up getting the full all-inclusive. You could have gotten drinks only. You could have just paid for it to get in there. And we decided to go with the full all-inclusive food and drinks. And I'm kind of glad we did, and kind of wish we didn't, because I got stung by one of those vicious evil beasts. But,
not one.
Not one.
They were aggressive. I mean, I feel like they were the Africanized version because they were a little bigger, and they were mean. And I don't. And they come the way they come in at you, Marsha. You know, it was a small little swarm of them, and
and I don't know if you can see that still, but it's still
it's still curled up.
Yeah.
When it stung me, I could feel the venom spreading through my arm. Like I could feel it. It was pain. So
the stinger
was still there. I had to pull that out, and I was like, "Oh my goodness! If this is what they feel like, I'm glad it was only the few I got and not covered with them like some people have been." Because I was concerned there for a while after the way how it whelped up and everything. It looked pretty bad. The food. What did you think of the food that we got in the upgraded food area that we got, where we got lobster and different things like that?
My lobster tail was good.
It was good. Was it? So the video that's coming out today, we're kind of doing a review, and not that what we purchased was not worth it. So I don't want to say that, because it was better food than like what you'd get in the MDR, but similar.
True.
Yeah. But having to do it over again, now that we know you can get the reduced package, you can get that middle package. I think just access with drinks is the way to go. And then you use your voucher and you bring, because you can bring the food in.
We didn't get in there until 11. We could have grabbed our food with the voucher and came in and got that. And you can bring your free food in.
Yeah, it's about
and chilled all day. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the food was good and worth it. I don't want to poo-poo on the food. It was good.
I mean, if you want a break where you get out and go sit down, I mean, you might, but we didn't know. We walk up and they're like, well, you can do this, you can do this. So we're kind of like, let's just do it all. Like we didn't know.
I think they're still working the process. I mean, you could tell by the heavy pours at the bar.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to only give you 10 drinks. And we saw a lady leaving out there in a wheelchair, and we saw another lady almost die.
Yeah.
Let's kind of keep that quiet, because we don't want Carnival to know. We'd like that. I'll gladly pay for the open bar to go have that kind of activity from here on out.
Yeah.
But
it was worth it to us to do the open bar.
Open bar.
Them pina coladas were.
Oh, and it's different. The price is different from whatever ship you're on.
Yeah.
And so there's two ships there. Yeah. So I think it's like how long they're there or something. I don't know, but
and I looked up the average pricing. Y'all go ahead. I'm going to pull this up because I want to make sure I get this.
Go ahead.
Desiree, we are on during the week too. We just happened to pop in today.
We want to do this. This is Saturday. This is something totally separate from our daily coffee talk. And this, Josh, Chasidy, they both have lives, so we didn't want to interrupt their weekly lives and that they have going on. Also, my mom's in here, but also way on up here, I saw her right here, Antoinette at Fun, and Antoinette would be a great one to go. Any time to go on some trips with us. I saw Cruise Life in here. Thanks for being with us in here. TJ's Destinations. I had mentioned that earlier. And Danny Dizzle.
I saw Denise in here too.
Cruising on the High Seas and Travel. There were several folks.
Let us know when you're ready, Josh.
Yeah, Josh.
Yeah, I couldn't find it. I just built this video, and then I've built out the video, and I've just get, how it is, Curt. You just
check it out.
Yeah. Real quick, I want to say, and y'all can help me. Today is my mother's birthday.
Happy birthday, Mom!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Yeah, there it is.
She has my grandson Lucas with her today, so she is just as happy as can be.
She doesn't need us anymore. She's got the baby. I don't blame her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So happy birthday, Mama England. And, we took care of your insurance salesman son.
she knows. They call it, now when I was growing up, it was like, he's going to be a preacher. He's going to be a preacher.
Yeah. So the pricing there, I ran it through the AI machine, and so the average pricing, and I may butcher this a little bit, but get the exact numbers at 130 on the Premier, but the all-inclusive is on average 189.
Oh.
The middle tier was 129, and the access tier was I believe it was 69. I may have those numbers a little wrong, so don't hold me to it, but what they told us when we got there, it depends on, they wanted to know what ship you were on because the length of stay on the island determined how much your cost was going to be. So we paid, I believe it was 150 something for the full access. And if the average is 190, 189, whatever, you can see the discount there based on the time.
And they said they were pretty close to capacity when we went at 11.
Yeah.
And we still got the cushy lounge chairs and an umbrella and everything. And I don't think I ever sat on it, so I couldn't tell you if it was comfortable or not.
I didn't either.
And I will tell you, for us, it would not have been worth it in any of those sections to get a cabana or anything like that because we don't stay at it long enough. We're in the pool most of the time. I was going
to say, if the pool would have been warm enough, just the pool would have been the pool, I know where we would have been. We would have been around those couple of places right in there and had service right there. It would have been.
I mean, this was an experience other than being served food at your beachside area that very similar to, it seemed more like Paradise Ocean Club or Paradise Beach. We got our Paradise Ocean Club.
Yeah,
I get them confused now, but Paradise Beach in Cosmo. It's very similar to that, except
that's what we've been to.
You get the food, you got to go to the restaurant, but the drinks, the pool vibe, very, very similar. And the beach was amazing. Beautiful beach. Now that the ships right behind you in the backdrop.
And you can see they're adding on to this. Now, I don't know if you knew this, but do you know some of the slides were shut down that day?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, the ones that were the bigger one, they only had a couple of them, and that's the ones that went off and into the family side. Those were the only ones working.
Hashtag Easter egg.
Yeah, we went and before we got back on the ship, we walked around on the Starfish Lagoon side. Starfish Lagoon looked a lot more like a family area. Now there's plenty of family stuff to do on the Calypso side. It just looked like there were more kid things to do on the Starfish side. And we found like a
splash pad and
and like these music devices. I had the bongos out there and stuff like that. Pickleball with all the things you need to play pickleball. Of course, basketball, volleyball, all that stuff was there. There was another swim up. There's a swim up bar over on the Starfish Lagoon side that's at the food area. Really, I think going back, other than, if you didn't want to deal with children, you probably wouldn't want to go to the Starfish side, but I'd like to go check out the Starfish side. If you go ahead.
I was going to say the Calypso side has an area that's 13 and up too. So you don't.
Yeah, they do.
You don't have to go to the Pearl area just to have older,
the north. The north. I think they called it the North Peninsula or the North, something like that, was 13 plus.
Is that the same pool? Is it the same pool water?
Yeah.
So I think so. But it's just the chairs and stuff are 13 plus.
Yeah.
I think it used to be the whole side was 18 plus because I saw a thing yesterday of a map. There was 18 plus, and people were asking, like, is this still it? And they're like, no, this part's changed to 13. So I don't know.
The one of the things I wanted to point out is in the lagoon, since I spent the most time there, which was like not much because it's so cold, but it does have that. If you've been to Coco Cay, that soft bottom with the grip, and all
Like
the
the
bar
sand.
areas had that same soft grip deal, and zero entry in a lot of places. But very nice. I mean, I can't wait to go there in the summer or spring and enjoy it because it is huge. I thought Coco Cay had a big lagoon. This is probably, I would say, 4 times the size of Coco Cay's lagoon. Really? I had to guess.
Imagine not knowing what this water feels like and going, these kids that went down the slide, you go into that. It's so cold. They probably look like one of them. Cold plunge.
They probably look like one of those Jesus lizards. They hit the water.
Yeah. It truly was close to a cold plunge. You're right.
It was.
Scott, it's huge. It's huge.
It's huge.
It's huge.
So we did enjoy some time in the Serenity deck, and that's where we did our live from there, and we got in the hot tub there for a little bit. We didn't spend as much time outside. I didn't see outside as much this time.
No,
it was so cool.
When we were moving, it was chilly, and but we did do some things. We went and played some games.
Tell us about your experience. A little bit about your experience.
I'll tell real quick. We all went and played Deal or No Deal, and that was fun. That was what, the second or third night? It was early on, wasn't it?
Yeah.
If you go to Deal or No Deal, this was, we've watched it before, but the first time we bought the cards, to really have fun and experience Deal or No Deal, you got to buy those cards. It's worth it.
Yeah.
And what did y'all get? Y'all won stuff, right?
Hotel.
Yeah, so in the first game, we've played so much bingo and lost. That's kind of where we're like, I ain't buying any of these stupid cards.
That's the way we were.
But we thought, you know what, we're going to give it a shot because we actually had some wins in the casino. Nothing huge, but huge. But we had, we had a little bankroll, and let's go ahead. So first number comes out, I get a match. I'm like, heck yeah, we're all high-fiving. We were a great team this week. If they won, we were happy. If we won, we're touching the screens, Anyway, I got to 3, and I'm like, all right, we've won something because, you get to 3, you've got casino play. 2 was actually a bingo card. Then I hit 4. I was only $50. Like one of 4 people in the room that got 4, so that's 50. And then I want to say it was either the last or the second to last case that was opened, another match. I got 5.
He did.
So $200 win in the casino.
Which was bigger than the person on stage.
Yeah.
They won like 150 something.
Yeah. So the only one to match that many in the room, and one away from a cruise, I believe.
It was.
And then the second game, I won 50. And he won a bingo card.
So, at the end of the day, we made money on this cruise.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go into detail on the amounts paid because that's our business, right? But bottom line, we made money on the cruise somehow.
That's a good deal, right? When you go somewhere and you make money.
Hello there, Destination Fun. Thanks for coming in. I like, and I hope, and I know I long talk it out, but I tried to explain, like I was explaining to Chasidy, how we was doing the bets and how I would go from a certain amount, and then we'd win some, and I'd take some of that money, and then I would up my denomination or something like that, and she hit some good ones there. She was reluctant. That's what I'm going to say. So Josh played it first, and he played, and he would try to coax her in because, well, truthfully, gamblers know the people that don't play, they have this beginner's luck.
Yeah.
So you know how that works, and you can see Chasidy's luck just
Boom, boom,
Boom,
boom.
boom,
Yeah,
boom.
she got
She was nailing this
Not
one
that
day.
pig.
Yeah.
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 They had new machines, so
Oh yeah.
they brought in 9 new machines,
9. Yeah.
and
Was it 9?
the one Chasidy got a kick-ass win, which was awesome, and that was like on a 66-cent bet. It was like a $80-something win on 66 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Devil's
that's-
Lock. A new Devil's Lock they came out with.
Pirate.
Yeah.
Pirate devil.
Yeah.
Slice and dice.
Slice and dice. Yeah. And the one on over from there, when I was sitting beside y'all, and I had never played it before. It's the one you was talking about. One of the last ones you
Dynamite
kept
Pop.
going to. That one right there.
That game was good to us.
I'm gonna try
And
that one out sometime.
if you're a beginner, that one, and it plays. We like one that plays a little slow. We like to see our money, kind of. We like to lose it at a slower rate. But what I liked is since the denominations were 50 cents and $1, it was easy to. The way I was playing it was, if I won $1 off of 50 cents, my next bet I was going to double. So I put $1 and then just kind of go back and forth like that. And then Chasidy, her strategy was once we got up, however much we got up by, she would alternate 50 cent, $1, 50 cent, $1.
Marsha
And
does
the machine liked that. I don't know why, but the machine liked it. And,
Yeah.
and a machine that I'm no expert, but it looked like since the machine played slow, it didn't have huge jackpots,
right.
but good jackpots to keep you interested in. And so,
Oh yeah, you get a $40 win on a 50-cent bet. We're happy.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how you got to look at it. Perspective. Thanks also, Clock Family Adventures, for being in here.
Antoinette said she lost over $2,000 on her last cruise. We feel your pain, Antoinette. We didn't lose that much, but we have. When you're losing, you're like, this machine owes me. You better give me something. That's me. You owe me.
I was going to say, Marsha's back. I believe it's still going to do it. I'm going to look.
And I did. I waited
and I'm
it
looking
out,
up
and
like this.
I hit it.
So I'm looking up because that's what she does. She looks up. She's at the machine. She's looking up at me like, yeah, give me some more because I know this thing's going to hit.
And it did. It did good.
There's nothing, it's when you get all like on Dynamite Pop, the band starts cracking and sweating and you're like, oh, I got to put more. And then it's like, God dang it. You have to throw more up there to get it to pop than to get it to build. And,
we did learn that, there's certain times you don't really want to go in there. This was a small casino.
It was
and
busy.
Chasidy and Marsha said, because they have a promenade down the side. You got the casino and then still in the same deck, they could take machines and go all the way up through there to the bar. And
I think they did. I think they do better if they did that. I
yeah,
think they could open.
You could have more of a non-smoking section. In other words,
there were plenty of times that we went in there and there was not one machine, not one open.
No.
The good news is because it was so busy, we did get our drink because we were on a casino deal. We did get our drinks at the bar free, so you could sit at the bar and drink if you wanted to. I know like a lot of the companions did.
This is everybody can picture this. We're sitting together or we're sitting at the bar together. One of us breaks off and goes, okay, I'm going to go make a round through and see if there's anything empty. That was their night. I mean, a couple of nights, and we didn't do that all the time, but that would be at that setting. We'd be like, okay, one of us breaks off. They go make a round through the casino to see
if
what's
you didn't
empty.
see him come back, you were like, we better go find them.
Yeah.
We had a plan the whole cruise for all 4 of us to get on a machine lined up together, feed it $20 and see who could win the most off of $20. And we never had 4 machines lined up.
No, we didn't think of that till after you got us 4 machines one time.
We did at one point. Yeah. Like day 1 or something.
Yeah.
I'm a little, the machine I had no sound. So I'm a little bit like,
I will tell you, we did wave off the campers. We kicked the campers off the machines and stole their machines and played, and we refused to give them up.
If you didn't have a card in the machine, hey, you playing? Nope.
Yeah.
Look, if the old Sharks, Devil's Lock, if it's, I want it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
There was a lot of people just sitting, I think, probably to smoke, and we're like, we want to play the game, move.
Yeah.
But they, we weren't ugly about it, and they weren't. No. They moved, so it was fine. It was just like, come on, people, we're trying to play here.
All right, I'm going to transfer this because I know Marsha's got a meeting at 10 a.m. Can we go now to debarkation and then she wants to talk about, and y'all exposed us to this too. Is,
Go ahead
and Chasidy
go ahead and tell Josh. Tell about our flight day and how long we were going to be out. So this is the best thing in the world to do.
Yeah. So so if you want to get good deals on flights, sometimes you have to have long layovers and whatever. So we knew this going in that we were going to have a long day flying. So we talked about it before and we said, you know what, we're going to go to the Admiral's Lounge and hang out. That way it's easier. And, if you've got a long flight day, even though it's an expensive thing to do, it's actually cheaper than, eating and drinking out in the terminal.
It is.
So bottom line, we went to Miami, and something that I learned, if you, maybe I shouldn't knew this all along, if you buy an access pass to the Admiral's Lounge, it's good for 24 hours. So we use the Admiral's Lounge not only in Tampa, but we used it in Miami as well. So we got about 7 hours of access out of that 24-hour pass, and we used it. We used it well.
Yep. Free food, free drinks.
Yeah, Curt and Marsha's first time going into it.
It's worth it.
We would do that anytime that we flew and had a long layover like that, especially because we used it at both places. Yeah. I will say that for me, Tampa, the food was better at Tampa. And the drinks were better in Tampa because I really liked that Miami Vice Collins.
Oh,
yeah.
Anybody in here ever had a Miami Vice Collins? Let us know, because that is really good.
And then when we went to Miami, the food was still okay. It was still pretty good, but I just thought the other was better. But they have showers and they have like recliner chairs that you could actually lay out in and sleep, and you could take a shower and everything in there. Okay. And the thing about it is I went to the bar to ask for the Miami Vice Collins, and the guy looked at me and said, Miami. And he said, we don't have those. And I thought he was kidding with me, like, you're an idiot. Of course we have those. And he said, we don't have those. And I was like, are you kidding me? And he's like, I was like, because I thought I was sincere. I was being naive. I was like, oh, you're joking with me, right? Give me one of the. He was like, no, we don't have those. It must be the location. I said, but we're in Miami.
Welcome.
Yeah.
I thought that was odd. I mean, I thought
the Miami Vice Collins are only in Tampa.
It was a fantastic dream. I can't remember all the.
I don't remember. You took a picture of it. That's what we're going to make.
But we got in later at night. We flew out of Miami pretty late. It was like 10 something, wasn't it? And we got into Norfolk. By the time we get to the car and everything, what is about 1? No, it's after 1, ain't it? It's after 1.
Yeah.
Me and Marsha try to drive. We drive at least past Richmond, and then we chill just a little bit.
Took a nap.
Took a 2 or 3 hour nap, then got back up and got here Tuesday morning.
Trinity and Rosie finally got to meet.
Oh, they did.
They hung out all week while we were gone.
Yeah,
they did. They sure did.
Yeah, they had a sleepover.
Yeah, they did have a sleepover.
Yeah.
They slept for 5 hours straight. 5 days straight.
Yeah,
5 days straight. They sure did.
Well,
you kept waking Rosie up.
I did.
Oh, really?
Curt never did. You never did wake up.
No, Josh had my settings and everything. I didn't have to do nothing to mine.
That's good.
He'd set the car up. Guys, what y'all got coming up right here? Anything? Also, I want to know any cruises you got planned or anything like that. Also, go ahead and tell the folks. And
so I guess now would be a good time to, anyone who was hoping to hang out with us or whatever on the ABCs, due to conflicts at work, I'll just say that I'm not going to be able to. I can't be in Curacao, too close to Venezuela. Now Chasidy could go if she wanted to, but
I could.
She could. But we're gonna have to cancel the ABCs for now, just because of the nature of my work. So what do we have coming in the future? In March, we're going to Edisto for our annual family get together. And at this point, that's really all we got. We're going to East Tennessee in a couple weeks for a gender reveal. So
not in a couple weeks, we're going Thursday.
This coming Thursday. So my her Chastity's sister, my sister-in-law, getting ready to have our getting ready to be an uncle again. And this time she's going to have a boy, I'm confident.
You don't know. I do know what it is. I'm the only one, and I'm going to do the big gender reveal.
Yeah. So,
but I don't tell him.
We're excited. Super excited about it. We don't know. You know, we were talking about it last night, and I've been very lucky with my job that I haven't had to travel a whole lot, but that travel is getting ready to increase in the next 2 years. So I just don't have
not in the for the next 2 years.
Yeah, for the next 2 years. So
not in the next 2.
It'll definitely impact the amount of cruising we do. We'll probably do a whole lot more road trip kind of stuff.
Yeah, so we can't really make a plan on anything after April because we don't know when he's going to be gone.
So you'll probably see a lot more Tesla content and Tesla type travel for the next couple of years. Maybe some train travel. We just got back from DC. Working on some content for our DC trip, and we went by train up there by Amtrak. So we love cruising, but we love all modes of travel, and that's kind of what we always wanted the channel to be, is just, hey, this is how we like to vacation, this is how we like to do things, and we're middle-aged Americans that couples can have fun. This is what we do, and this is how we do it, and you can do it and not break the bank. So,
well, you can always take a hashtag of what a ones with you there, and
exactly a wet what a ones.
Yeah, you could do what a ones.
Right. Yeah,
what a ones would have worked real good right there.
And we said, and Cruise Life said, Pete said, we could just leave you in Bon Air and pick you back up on the way back.
Yeah, it's problematic, and probably what will happen, because tomorrow is the last day we can cancel and get. Anyway, we have to cancel tomorrow because our full payment is due on the 11th.
Right.
We've put it off because we wanted to wait and see if I would be able to go. We still haven't got word. I feel like we would actually probably be able to do it, but it's a risk at that point. And it's a risk that I'm not really willing to take because, by the time we get drink packages and all that kind of stuff, it's a lot of money tied up. So,
yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to miss you. We had an awesome time.
Yes, we did.
On this cruise, and we enjoy every time we hang out with you, whether it's a cruise.
It was a great New Year's. So. It was a great New Year's. Way to bring in the New Year's. I recommend doing the cruise, definitely. Guys, we got to jump off here. Marsha's got a meeting here in just a few minutes. Thank y'all so much for being with us.
Before you get off of here, could you put us up big just for a second?
Oh, hold on now.
I just wanted to let you know, we are coming back to mornings. Curt ended up getting bronchitis on our way back. And so we are coming back to mornings. We will be there at 8 a.m. So regardless of what you may or may not hear, we will be there. We just happened to be sick when we got back, and I didn't want him going on there and coughing.
Couldn't talk anyway.
So we will be back. I just want to let you know that. So we'll see you Monday. So I just want to throw that out there that we will be there. We're still doing our Mondays, our weekdays. So.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate y'all having us, Curt, and I appreciate we had a great time on the cruise, and we really appreciate y'all thinking of us. And knowing now that we're not going to be able to go on ABC, that gave us an opportunity to go on one and hang out with you guys. So I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, we do a lot more. All right, guys. Bye from us, and go ahead and say goodbye too. And we'll see you later, guys.
We'll see you
Happy New Year to everybody. I hope everybody has a great year in 2026. Bye, guys.
But what I want.